With another video. This is the sixth episode of, well, this, and I'm going to ask Siri a random country. Hey Siri, choose a random country. China. Okay. Right, China will be blue for the entirety of this video. Now, I don't really know about the islands and stuff around China, but I don't really know what country. Now, the first country they invade is Mongolia. Oh yeah, Mongolia is the first country to invade. Now, Chinese forces are already mobilized, and wait, no, hold on. I'm so sorry. Chinese forces are already mobilized, and they push into Mongolia. Very, very little, though. There is a new front forming in southern and eastern. And Mongolia actually makes a tiny push into China. But at this point, China doesn't really know because they have no troopers over here, no army. They have no people over here, is my point. But of course, that doesn't last for long as they quickly find out about this and push them inland of their own country. China doesn't really need to be buffed for this one, but I will just a little, so it's easier for them. Right. And Mongolia surrenders. But right before that happens, they make a little push here too. Now, Mongolia surrenders. No big surprise. I mean, really though. Right. So these are the borders for China. By the way, if you haven't already, go and watch the other videos before you watch this. It's like very, very recommended. Because this is from the cactus. This is from the first one. Now, the next country, I don't even know. It's not really invading, it's just kind of taking land. Because North Korea doesn't want any trouble with this, or I guess these wars. And North Korea gives them some land there. And there. Because North Korea thinks they have the best relationships with China ever, but really that's not the case, like, at all. So that happens. Which they didn't really lose much. Now, don't get me wrong, but I think this is Hong Kong right here. So that happens. And then the next invasion, actually Vietnam, which this is probably the most realistic thing I'm going to have in one of these videos. Besides the Ukraine-Poland ally thing. Because this is actually kind of likely. So Vietnam makes a little push here because I'm pretty sure they have like a city right in there. But this quickly happens as China mobilizes. And they quickly cut off northwest Vietnam from northeast. And they take all this over. Like that. And then take a guess who surrenders. Yeah, Vietnam surrenders, of course. Which really, if you find that surprising, I don't know why would you find that surprising? Now, they don't want to invade Pakistan or India because, well, they're both very big empires. Or I wouldn't say very big, but pretty big empires. Now, really, you can't really, if you're not very good at geography, you can't really tell a difference here. Besides maybe this, but yeah. But there really isn't much. I mean, and the next country to declare war on is, I never know what this is called. It's like, is it Myanmar or something? I just never know. So Myanmar makes a little push. So I think Myanmar's military is actually like okay. They're making the push into North Myanmar. I know there's another name for this country, but I call it Myanmar because I think it's the English one. And if you haven't realized, I speak English. So okay, please, my point is, please don't get mad at me for calling it that. No, I doubt you really would, but take a guess who surrenders. I bet you get it right. Myanmar does. Or whatever you want to call this country. I don't really care what you call it. So, I don't know if you can really tell a difference in that. But there is actually a country getting independence over here. Or independence. which is like this little part of Russia. But you may think, but that's not China. Why do we care? Well, guess who's gonna invade it? I'm sure you guys figured out what was gonna happen, like way before this anyway, but alright. And so they make a push into Western. I don't know, what should this be? I don't even know what this country is called. Now, this, I'm just gonna draw the borders because, well, so we have the full annexation of, or not the full annexation, but like most of it. I don't even know what this country should be called. I don't know. Oh yeah, but you can definitely tell a difference now. But we do have a full annexation of North Korea, which, I mean, I know a lot of you out there definitely seen this coming, but to be honest, they're basically the same country besides Kim and their leader. I know you can't really tell a difference, but that's it for this episode. It's a shorter one, I know. The reason they're getting so much shorter, like the episodes are getting so much shorter, is just because, like, there's not much land to innovate at this point. And that is what if China had an empire today, because it is pro already had what if China had an empire. That's probably what I'm gonna go watch after this, actually. And pieces.